Hi, this is an inventory recording system developed in Eclipse, in Java Eclipse. So let me show you guys how this system works. This system allows you to add data into your storage device right here. So like this one that we have in there, you can always add, and that is it right there. The system also allows you to delete content that you don't want on the system. Let's say you want to delete, and supposing you press delete without selecting an item, you are being reminded to select an item to be deleted, just like this. Okay, the system also validate or confirm if a data is selected or not. If a data is not selected, the message box is popped up asking you to select a data. For example, there you can reset the whole system, you can exit, and you can do whatever you like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you guys straight into Java Eclipse development environment, and we'll put one of these together. So let's do that now. I will starting a new application in Java Eclipse of inventory recording system, and we click on OK, and there we go. Now that our application is ready, let's click on File, New, Java Project, and right here let's give a program a name. So I'm going to call it Eclipse underscore inventory recorder. There, let me just copy that. Now I'm going to click on finish. Now let's go into the project work area and look for Eclipse inventory recorder. Right click on Eclipse underscore recorder and select new. Now scroll right down, select order. Now come right onto the folder called window builder, drop it down, select swing builder, and inside swing builder let's select JFrame. Click on next, and right here the package name, let's give that a name. I'm just going to call it Eclipse underscore recorder, then here Eclipse underscore recorders. So I have a package name and just a name there. Click on finish. Alright, now that our project is ready, this is the source code of our project. Okay, that's what we have in there. Okay, and right here we have the form itself. This is the source code for the form, and in here you see where it says design, you will see the form now. There we go, that is the frame itself. Okay, let's start with the modification of this frame. So I'm going to go straight onto the source code here. Okay, right here, so I'm just going to enter set title, and that is my title right there. Let's just take off the underscore. That is Eclipse. No, let's just call it inventory recorder or inventory recording system. Okay, let's go for recording system. There. And the next thing I like to do is change the coordinates here. Okay, instead of 100, I'm going to change that to 0 by 0. That means the system will start way up here where the mouse is. Then I'm going to also change the width to 1800 by the height to be 800, and that'll be all for now. So let's go to our design and see what we've done so far. Right there, you see my title up there, and the whole system is all over the place now. So if I decide to run it, this is what you will see. Right there, guys. Okay, that is my system there. Okay, maybe we should just shave a little bit off. Yeah, we can just make it maybe 70, maybe 74. I don't want it to fill up the screen that much. Okay, almost the same. Alright, let's move on anyway. While we change that to 0. So the next thing I want to do now is come straight here and let's go to the palettes right here. Here, select the panel. But before we can select the panel, I would like to carry out one modification here. You see this frame, I'm going to right click or just select the framework and come right here. You see where it says layout? I'm going to change the layout to absolute layout. That's it. Now I'm going to select the panel and just place one panel there and drag it that much. Now that my panel is there, I just want to use that for my title anyway. So let me come straight to the properties of the panel right here and select border. Click on this very button and drop this down. Okay, let's come into bevel. Okay, I'm going to actually lower it, so that's fine. Let's see, highlight inner color. Let's change that and see what's going to happen. Let's change that to light gray. Click on OK and click on OK again. Okay, look at that. Alright, so I'm just going to drag my panel that much to fill up the screen. Right. I need another panel, so I can always right click, copy, and just paste it right down here. So that's my second panel. Let me collapse this so that you guys see what I'm working on really. Right, let's bring that in and take it right down. Reduce the width. Okay, just about that. That is fine. The next thing I need is label. That's my label right there. So let's change the properties of this very label. Enter a data and let's go to the properties right here and change the font. Let's change the font size to something readable. I'm going to make that maybe about, let's say 50. Let's see how big that will be and bold. Okay, that's fine. So I will settle for that. See this very panel, right click on it, select sets layout and change it to absolute layout. We ought to have done the same thing for this very one. Sets change to absolute layout as well. Okay, I can now paste the label on it. So this very label, I would now give it a name. Can just call it how to add. This is what this tutorial is all about. How to add and select. How to add and select delete record from a JList, because we're going to be using JList as well, and JList is all about understanding how to add record onto JList. Right, that's what this project is all about. But the main title of the project is Inventory Recording System. So there's a lot of stuff we're going to learn in this tutorial, which include how to exit, why the system prompts you to confirm, then how to add data onto a JList, how to delete, how to confirm requests, and so on. That's what we're going to be learning in this very session. So that is there. Then finally, one other thing that this tutorial will cover is we will be converting the buttons into run buttons. Okay, so let's add some buttons on board. So come right down here to your palette and let's look for wherever we have our button. We have a button here, so I'm just going to add that there. And at the same time, I'm going to enhance the appearance of this very button. So maybe change the look of this very button. It's meant to be here. Let's come here. I'm going to need 4 of those, but I can always work on just one single one for now. Let's change, make that bold. The style is bold, and maybe make that 54. Right, change the content on it to confirm data, or maybe add data. That will be add data. That's what we have on the first button. I'm just going to copy it, copy that same button, copy, paste it right there. The second one will be confirm data. Add another one, add one more, delete item. So let's call that delete an item. Paste another one, and this one is going to be called reset all system. There we go. And finally, I will need one for exit. Paste that right underneath here. That's my exit button here. I'm just going to call it exit system. Right, so all my buttons are ready, so we are now free to go. Okay, there's one thing missing now, 2 items missing. The next one is going to be text field. We need this text field here. Underneath that, we're going to need JList. This is how our interface looks like. Okay, we finished the modification. This is how the whole interface looks like right now. There we go. So all we need to then do is we need to make sure all of these are set as global variables. So let me come right here. The text box here is selected. Let's go to this source file here, and right up here, yeah, there we go, it is right there. So another one that I should declare, let me just copy and declare JFrame as a frame. I'm going to be using that, or I will be using that for exits. Okay, one other one that I noticed not there. Let's look. You see it? The JList. So we need to declare that as a global variable as well, else the system will not work. So delete the JList because that officially recognizes it as a local variable, but I want it as a global variable. So let's go right up here and change this to private JList, and the name of the item, that's the name of my item there. So that is sorted. Okay, first thing first, let's take care of our exits. Come right down here. That is the exit. Right click on the exit system and go to add event, select action, action perform. So right in here we enter the following lines of codes, but we're going to have to import the following. Let's import this. Okay, so the option J option panel for the message, so click on that and just select import. That's it right there, import it, and there the error is gone. right up there. If you drop this down, you'll see all the importations made. That's it right there. Okay, now let's go on. So if we run the program, and this is what will happen. If I click on this, you see the system is asking me to confirm if I truly want to exit. No. Yes, I want to exit. There we go. Now the next thing is, let's deal with another very easy one before we can continue. You see right up here, we don't have to add the following lines of code, but before we can do that, because this lines of code is going to be for, or to convert the whole buttons to a run button, we need to import the following object. So let's come into the project folder right here. Okay, right click on the main project folder and select build part. This very one, look at it, build part. You can also go to the property, but you can see build part right here. You might as well come straight to the build part and go to configure build part. Inside configure build part, you come straight to the library. We actually need the library, so let's go to add external jar file. So click on that, and the external jar file that we need is JTextField. By now you guys should know how to download JTextField. If you don't know how to do that, just go to Google or any of the search engine, type in JTextField, click on OK, and you download that. Or if you want me to show it to you, I can always just show you a quick demonstration. Just open up your browser is open, just type in JTextField. There we go, right there, and that is it there. Click on that very link, and that is the file you want. Click on it and you will download it immediately. Okay, so I'm going to close that. There we go. Now the next thing is, you see right underneath public static void main, you will enter as follows. Right there, enter the following lines of codes. Okay, we have an error. All we need to do is click on this query and just import the UI manager, and there we go. The UI manager is now imported onto the system. That's all you need to do. So if you want to confirm if your new UI manager is there, there we go, that is it right there. So okay, collapse that. You can now run your program to verify that the whole buttons are now rendered buttons. There we go. As you can see, all our buttons are now rendered buttons. So that's taken care of. Now let's take care of reset and the others. Come right here. So we need to take care of those two. Right, the name of this, let's get the name first. We need the name. That's the name right there. Copy it. And what about the other one? Okay, JList art. So let's come straight and to reset the system. And we're going to have to clear this as well. Okay, confirm. So right click on your reset all system and select add event, add existing. Okay, action perform. Right here, paste that in there, undo that. We need the names of those buttons. Enter item. I think that is it. That's one of them. Paste that in there. Dot set text, and let's set it to nothing. Okay, the next one, let's look for it. That's the name right there. That's for the JList. Copy that as well. Okay, in the case of the JList, because I'm going to be creating an object, so I'll let that off for now. The other one is JLBL confirm dot set text, and that will be nothing. Right, Okay, before I can proceed with that of JList, let's go right up here where I declare all my global variables. I will then create an object. This very object is going to be default, the default mode list or list mode. Okay, let's just give that a name. I'll call it fill equals new default mode. Let's just copy that and paste. Right. Parentheses. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's fine. No wrong spelling. We just need to import that because it has not been imported. Let me show you to you what I'm talking about. Right here, if I drop this down, and when I click on this, okay, once I click on the import, there we go. Import. Right there, you see it's imported. Okay, now we attach the variable or the object that is created to the list box. I think I can attach the list box here, so let's get the name of the list box, JList. Copy that. I'm going to paste that right here. Let's say JList dot select mode, and that will be fill. All right. Okay, maybe it's in the wrong place. Let's cut that off and place it right. I need an object. I need a method for it. Yeah, I think here. So okay, let's look for the position of JList itself. Select the list box. This very one. And now come right here. There we go. So I can paste that. Maybe up here. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. I've pasted it somewhere. So it's inside the method. Because the method, this is the method. It's huge. It's right here. There we go. Right there. So that's fine. So I can now come into my reset. Inside the reset here, the object created, which is fill, that's the name of the object, dot clear. There we go. And I can then paste that and get rid of the content inside the J add item. So that's it. Alright, so reset officially is taken care of. Now let's take care of delete. In the case of delete, I just want to delete an item. Confirm to add an item. Let's take care of this add first. Right click, come into add existing or no add action perform, and right there press enter. So using an if statement, I need the name of the text field. There we go. Copy that. Now let's come down here. Add item. So we say if not JTXT item dot get text dot trim enter parentheses dot equals nothing, and let's enter curly braces there. Now we want fill dot add element. And what element are we adding? The content right in here. So let's copy all of these and paste it right in there. Copy this and paste it right in here. And we can also, we have to trim it as well. Dot trim so that we can convert it to an uppercase. Dot to uppercase right there. You can leave it the way it is, but I just want to convert it to uppercase. That's one of the trick we're learning in this very program. So we then paste the name of this very object again, and which is the text box dot. So that will be dot set text equals empty. Once we've added the content inside or onto the JList, we just set it empty. Alright, then let's get it focused as well. Press enter, get rid of all of this. Dot, maybe grab focus. There we go, grab focus. Now once we grab focus, what about if there's nothing else? If there's nothing for us to add, I want this message box to pop up. J option plain dot show message. Where's message? Dot show message dialog box, and in there let's start with nothing. Let's get rid of all of that. No, and the message will be right here. You must enter an item. There, that's my message. Close that. Then we ask it to focus onto the JTextField again. Right. Okay, I notice an error here, and this is the error. Let's get rid of that and just paste it right underneath here. Okay, that's sorted. So if I run this system now, run. Oh, check that out. I think I have a logical error there because of where I paste my field. It's right here. We're actually talking of this. I'm talking of this. So let's come in there and see where it is. You see this very one? I've assigned value to it even before the object was created. That is a silly mistake. So let's paste it right underneath here. Okay, so I'm going to run it again. There we go, guys. If I add anything here, alright, I can always add that. You see that, guys? And so we can now add with our add button. Okay, now exit. That works as well. Now reset. Does reset works? Check reset. Reset. That's working fine. So exit. Yeah. So the next thing I'd like to do now is let's take care of these two. 1, 2, and that'll be the end. So let's see. So let's deal with confirm to that means whatever we have in here, we can always click on it and just add it here. So let's right click and just come right here, action perform, and right down here. So let's first of all declare the string value. I'm just going to call that data equals empty to start with. Now let's say if JList, what is my list box called? Add item. There we go again. If JList, okay, dots get selected index. Where is index? Let's just type it out. There we go. Get selected index is not equals to -1. Now curly bracket there. Then data that was declared up there equals selected maybe I should say selected item equals plus j dot get selected value, this very one there, and there we go. That gets selected, let's say item. Right, so that confirms if a data is selected or not. Then I'll say JLBL. Oh dear, what's the name of this thing? Get rid of that first. Back there. JLBL. What is it called? JLBL confirm. Sorry about this. I should have think about that. JLBL confirm. JLBL confirm dot set text, and the text we're setting is going to be data, this very one. Right, what about if we did not select anything else? Message box, J option line dot show message box, show message dialog. And what do I want it to show? That will be, you must select an option. You must select an item. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, that will do. Yeah, that's it. So from here down here, that's to do with you confirming the file that you've selected an item. So let's have a go at it. Let's say we have some data in there. You must select an item, add that on there, and if I click on this, you see I haven't selected any item. Click on OK. Supposing I select an item, confirm. There we go. Selected item is, unfortunately this is not. Let's see. Okay, we don't seem to have enough room here, so in the first place let me get rid of that content there, or just get rid of it. Get rid of the content there, and it's still there anyway, so that's fine. And let's extend it. We actually seem to have 2 errors, and the other one, let's go inside the code and see what I've done wrong. Of course this shows up. Let me show it to you guys again. Let's say you must select an item. So if I add that on here and select it, confirm, okay, and I have this pops up, so that is wrong. I think I have omitted something. Let's come right in here. Oh, there we go. Else, there, that takes care of that. This was meant to be inside the else if, so that is sorted. Okay, let's just say taken care of. Select, there we go, that's fine. Exit. Yeah, now The last one here is to take care of delete. Right click, add existing event, add action perform, and right in here, right there guys, those are the lines of code to delete an item. Okay, hopefully I think that should work. There we go. So you must select an item to delete. Right. You must select an item, maybe to be deleted, right. So if I run a program and select something, you must select an item to be deleted. Obviously there's nothing there, so let's enter something for us to delete. Add that, enter data, and that. Nice one, bro. And that. Select an item to delete. Check out an item selected. Okay guys, you see how it works? So that's how you develop your own inventory recording system using Eclipse. So let's go for multi-gear tools. Mobile gear tools. So in this tutorial guys, you've learned how to add data onto JList, edit or exit the system by using the dialog, delete selected item, reset the whole process, confirm whatever item is selected. Okay, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. You all have a nice day now. Please do subscribe and also like. Thank you, and bye for now.